It is a covers video today and a covers video tomorrow because I am very likely heading towards a big crash, mentally and physically. This one has a theme that will be alienating to everyone, even the one person it is aimed at. This time I have tried to find 5 good comic book covers that one specific commenter on my videos will hopefully agree are 5 good comic book covers. One of my viewers, Dr. Savage, he is famous Hollywood movie maker Derek Savage's brother. Doctor, which is his first name, not a profession, his parents named him Doctor. Doctor has commented on about all of my covers videos, and he is never impressed. He is always like, "What a load of hogwash. That cover is total hogwash. I have never seen so much hogwash before." So I have combed through all of his comments to compile a list of his likes and dislikes to hopefully help me find 5 good comic book covers that he too will agree are 5 good comic book covers. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. He will not get that reference, guaranteed. I guarantee he will not get that reference. This is Stir Fry Squadron issue 36, cover by Rich Fulcher, with Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, beating off Superman, and about to beat off the entire Justice Society of Superheroes. This is a good cover. It clearly tells a story and gives hint to the contents of what is inside. We're going to see Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, meet and fight with the Justice Society of Superheroes. To everybody else watching, you are allowed to not like this cover. But if I can score 5 yeses from Doctor, that is my goal for this one. A name that I haven't said much in these videos is Junior Senior, and this is basically a good cover because of him. This is Jill Kang's cover to Supervillain Team Up 10, but almost every aspect of this, Red Skullman's face, Captain America and Mr. Doom's figures, they were redrawn or corrected by Junior Senior. And a little known fact is that Junior Senior actually removed a character from this cover. Originally, Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, he was meant to be there, flying in to help Captain America. But then Junior Senior realised Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, wasn't a Marvel character, so he removed him. I do love the head of Red Skullman on this cover. Even though it is Jill Kang, redrawn by Junior Senior, it looks very Jack Quimby. I was going to do a theme for one covers video. The theme was titled "Stop Hitting Me, Please," and this would have surely been on that one. Fantastic Force 284 was another one for that theme. This is Amazing Spider-Man 270 by Ron Frenz, the infamous Firestorm story where Spider-Man repeats his seminal story arc, Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut, but with Firestorm instead of Juggernaut. This is a very iconic cover, and not many people know this, but this was first pitched as a story for Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston. But Tom Falcon, he was writing Spider-Man at the time, so he just changed it to Spider-Man. Just realised Dr. Savage probably ate Spider-Man's black suit. If this is why I miss out on scoring 100%, I am ganning to be so livid. Here is a cover by Joe Station. This is Green Lantern's 193. And one thing I wanted to do was make sure these weren't just 5 similar covers that have similar strengths. I believe there is depth to Dr. Savage's tastes. And while I didn't want to test them with anything beyond the 80s, I did want to see if I could find something like this. This cover has a great use of negative space, literal space actually, with the clear focus, the 2 lanterns, almost drowned out by how big and empty the moon is. However, if you see the original pencils for this cover, they reveal a different story. You see, Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, he was meant to be stood there looking shocked and saying, "Holy moly, you sure hit him hard." But they got rid of it because Dr. Savage ate covers with too many speech balloons on them. Most of my viewers seem to be in unison when it comes to Roy Sternman and Sal Buscema's run on Avengers. It is the high point of Avengers and comics overall. So it was a safe bet to go for a cover from that. And I have only now realised, despite my attempts to get variety here, most of them could have been included on my Stop Hitting Me Please theme. One thing about this cover is that it definitely wouldn't happen to Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston. If the strongest of the Masters of Evil started wailing on Captain Marbles, the real one, Biffy Baston, well, the outcome would look more like this. I think one thing Dr. Savage likes is when a cover gives a reader a good reason to read it, when there is a strong hook or story beat teased, like in this case, Hercules Man fighting a dozen baddies, and it not looking like it is going well for him. So that is Dr. Savage's 5 good comic book covers, I hope. If you are not Dr. Savage, please feel free to offer opinions on these covers. If you are Dr. Savage, you better say that you loved them all, because there is no chance I am devoting a second video to trying to appeal to your rather tight view on comics and your apparent hatred of Britney Spears. I will give these covers a 7 thumbs up, and see you tomorrow with 5 more. 5 more covers, not 5 more thumbs.